Hey everyone, Emmy here. Today I wanted to talk about alcohol on keto because it's a very common question that gets asked. Many people want to know if alcohol is forbidden when they go low carb. The answer is yes, you can have some kinds of alcohol. There are plenty of low carb alcoholic drinks that you can enjoy. Just remember to drink in moderation. Because when we drink alcohol, our body begins to work to metabolize it or break it down to get energy. Since alcohol is toxic to our bodies, we begin to metabolize it as soon as possible. Now, a lot of people have noticed that when they drink alcohol, it can stall their weight loss. Now, this is because the liver begins to process the alcohol as soon as possible in order to get it out of your system. Our fat burning processes are disrupted in order to rid ourselves of the alcohol quickly. A person on the keto diet has depleted their liver's glycogen stores and is now running on fats instead of carbs and glucose and burning body fat more efficiently. Since their glycogen stores are low, the alcohol ingested will start to be metabolized by the liver right away. This immediate metabolization will cause the sudden onset of feeling drunk. Many people following keto will also experience a lower tolerance level when consuming alcohol, but the occasional glass of dry, white or red wine, champagne, or even distilled liquor is okay, as long as there is no sugar. Hard liquor is your best option when drinking on keto. Most clear liquors at 40% alcohol contain zero carbs and sugars on their own, which means that they're keto friendly, but anything that tastes sweet is not. Some acceptable keto hard liquors are vodka, tequila, gin, whiskey, rum, scotch, brandy, and cognac. A lot of people need to chase or mix their hard liquor to make it go down easier. Some good chasers or mixers that you can use are seltzer water, flavored seltzer water, diet tonic water, stir water enhancers, the kind without aspartame, Mio water enhancers, and all Zevia products. They have sodas, teas, and energy drinks. Now, let's talk about wines. While most cheap wines can have some sugar in them, if you stick to very dry red or white wine, you can still have some. Just remember that most dry wines are not keto friendly. Typically, dry wine have about 1 gram or less of sugar per ounce, and the usual serving is 5 ounces, so pour accordingly. Wine usually has about 76 different additives that are not listed on their labels. Next is beer. Now, because of the ingredients in beer, beer is something that you should have in very small amounts on the keto diet. The barley in beer is broken down into sugar, to sugar maltose, creating a much higher carb count than straight liquor. So if you're going to drink beer, know that it is not really keto friendly, so always choose a low carb option. Remember, sugar is hidden everywhere. Even something seemingly innocent like a gin and tonic can have over 30 grams of carbs because tonic water is very high in sugar. Even if a bartender were to add simple syrup and an artificial lime juice, you're going to be well over 50 grams of sugar in just one glass. You should also know that many people experience a heightened level of being drunk and at a quicker rate than usual. While that may be a great thing for some people, you need to be careful, especially if you're driving. Do not drink and drive. You can also experience a worse hangover, so make sure that you stay hydrated. The typical advice is to drink 1 glass of water per 1 shot. And some of the other things to watch out for when ordering drinks are the extra flavors that bartenders will commonly add. Keep in mind that if you're ordering from a bar, you can typically request your own drink to be made or specially request a no sugar drink from the bartender. Some examples of things to avoid that are commonly added to cocktails include fruit juice. It's very common for bartenders to make drinks with cranberry, orange, pineapple, tomato, and melon juices. Be careful and try to stay away from cocktails as they are commonly added. They add things like syrup, similar to the syrups at coffee shops. These are typically made with a lot of sugar content in them. If your drink has any type of sweet syrup added, try to choose something else. Fruit toppings. Many drinks are topped with berries or have wedges of orange or pineapple in them. Now, these aren't too bad because you can just pick them off. Just make sure that the drink underneath the fruit does not have any added sugars. Now that you know which alcohol you can have on keto, you can make better decisions when going out. If you liked this video, subscribe and click the bell to stay up to date with all of my videos. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.